Here is a story from when I was 7 or 8. My aunt had moved into a new house, and this house, well, he was home at one point to an old man. According to records, he had lost all that was important to him, so he hung himself in the house due to the full disclosure law. My aunt knew this, but she was not a believer in the paranormal, so she didn't say anything to anyone else. I had gone over one day to spend the night. I was originally intending to spend 3 nights there, but after this first night, well, my plans changed. It was around midnight when I was woken up by footsteps downstairs. My instinct was to wake up and call for my aunt, see if it was her I was hearing, but I didn't get a response. Instead, I heard what sounded like someone open and shut a door, and so I thought that maybe my cousin was home and she was whom I heard. I went back to sleep. I would wake up an hour later, 1 a.m. There's the walking again. This time I'd call for my cousin, but again, no answer. So, bravely, I sat up and looked over the arm of the couch as I had been sleeping in the living room, and tried my best to peer into the hallway. I didn't see much, but I saw what looked to be an older man walking up the stairs. I, being a young child at the time, didn't think much of it. He was wearing slacks and a plain shirt. I likened him to being my uncle, so I sat back on the couch. See, I didn't think of it then, but my uncle only wore flannel and jeans. This was not my uncle. Moments would pass as I tried to fall asleep again, and then I heard it, a loud thud. I didn't hear any yells, so clearly, someone didn't fall out of bed. It was like something was knocked over forcefully. When morning came, I told my aunt and my cousin what I heard. My cousin looked to my aunt knowingly, and my aunt sighed. She didn't know what to tell me, as the truth of what happened was too much for a child. So, that was the old man who used to live here. He won't hurt you, I promise. When I got older, my aunt would of course tell me the truth. The thud I had heard was him knocking something out from under his feet when he commits suicide. And where did he hang himself? In the bedroom my aunt and uncle slept in. That day after the occurrences happened, I made it clear I wanted to go home. I never did stay in the house again, no matter if the spirit was friendly or not. It scared me. My cousin would also tell me some of her stories, such as hearing doors open and close, hearing him walk up and down the stairs, hearing someone turning the knob to her door when it's locked, seeing an old man standing by the railing for several minutes, and then how she'd blink and he'd be gone. And my favorite, how in the downstairs there is an old armchair, and you can sometimes see the cushion sink as if someone is sitting in it when no one is. This house has since been sold and given to numerous new owners, all of which have reported similar eerie encounters.